Hello, okay. I'm filming this. I'm recording this before I make an intro for the video, but I kind of want to start a series where either I go over gameplay of mine to point out where I went right or wrong, and to point out tips and stuff for how, at least from my point of view and from my experience, what I think I should be doing, what other people should be doing in order to get more wins, more kills, win more fights, die less in the finals. Now this footage is from my first game of today. Quick cash. I got like around 16 kills, I think, and we won. And so I just kind of want to go over it. And yeah, this is a PlayStation screen recording that I downloaded off of my YouTube channel. So it's been recorded into PlayStation quality, and then compressed into YouTube quality, and then now I've downloaded it, and now it's being screen recorded on OBS. And it's going to go back into my editing software, and then it's going to be uploaded through compression again. So the quality is probably going to be really dog shit. But that is okay. We're just looking at the big picture here. Alright, so let's look at my loadout here. I have the AKM, zipline. Right now I have the explosive mine, but I think I changed that. I have defibs. I always run defibs. If you're playing medium and you're not running defibs, you're doing something entirely wrong. If you're playing fucking any of the main modes like World Tour, Quick Cash, Ranked Tournament, and you're playing medium and you're not running defibs, you're throwing. You're literally just throwing the game. I'm running Guardian Turret, I think, right now, so I think I changed my explosive mine to a proc sensor because I noticed that none of my teammates have any sort of like recon equipment. Like he has a pyronade, defibs, and jump pad. He has a lockbolt, RPG, and flashbang, and sledgehammer. So none of them have any recon tools, and none of them are playing light, so they can't run recon. The radar, the sonar grenade, I forgot the name. I've been running the proc sensor a lot lately since they added it to the medium class. Right now, we have a medium team. Oh yeah, because this guy switched to medium when I thought we were going to be running heavy. He was going to be running heavy, but that's alright. If he was running heavy, I should have switched to heal gun to boost him, but he switched to heavy. Heavy, light, heavy. So we got some weird teams to go up against. This is honestly one of the better lineups you can have. Medium. It's kind of overpowered with the heal gun and the defibs and all that. Right now my teammate was AFK for some reason. Now the oh my god, what's it called? The vault is all the way over there. It's in that corner of the building. Instead of having to run through here, walk over there, run over here, and walk through here, I'm just going to use a zip and zip up here, and then we can drop down, throw some proc sensors down to the ground to tell where everyone is. It's extremely cheesy, and using positioning in this game is like just what you need to be doing in order to even remotely try and win. So I'm able to really tell where people are. I saved my teammate right here. At least try to save him. I think he ends up dying. I get him. I grab him. And if you're on PlayStation, you can use L2 to drop an item that you've picked up. R2 throws it, L2 drops it. So you don't have to, worry about accidentally throwing it off the map or something like that. You can just drop it exactly where you want it to be. And I usually try to res people behind cover. Sometimes I res them in the middle of a fight just to get a quick res off. Right here, I'm kind of stuck. I don't know what to do. Find that gas canister, quick melee, and throw it to try and add some gas in the area to kill him. Able to get that kill off. And I notice I'm pretty low, and I don't know if they have any other teammates in the area. So I use that zip to go over there. And they do. And those guys die. I think they have one left. He just used a invisibility gun, and he was standing right there. And we get him, and I think they still have one left. I'm at low health, and instead of running outside and following my teammates and potentially getting domed or whatever randomly, I sit here and try and get my health back somewhat. And it's coming back, so I feel safe. Use another zip line, try and make some shortcuts. There's always a couple lights hiding up here, and we're gonna find some here in a second. Well, I see some enemies down there, and I'm assuming they're gonna try and use my zip to get up here. I hit it once, as I'm thinking of maybe just breaking it so they can't come up here, but I see him right there. I think he might be thinking of going on it to come up and get me, so that's why I'm like just taking pot shots to try and piss him off, see if he can come and challenge me. But he doesn't, so I just destroy it. So right here, I see he's super low. I hit him like once, because I suck. And then I think I kind of figured he was going to hide over here. So I get him. This guy comes up to challenge me, almost gets me. I crouched there, or crouched there at the end of that little fight, because it just makes you smaller and harder to hit. Less shit for him to hit. And I notice there's no one defending it, and it's right basically at the edge of being able to be taken, so I go for it. Doesn't work. They destroyed the floor out from underneath me, trying to get that res off, and I get it off. Get him rezzed. This guy was really new, I think. Actually, I don't think he was new. I think he was like level 70. I don't know. He was doing some weird shit. Zip up there. You don't really need to do that, but that's just usually to get all over the place. Now, the cash out is right there. So I'm going to try and make a move to get up there. I thought I could maybe jump up there, but I figured it just wasn't worth it because of the low grav. Try and pop a hole in there. That guy was oblivious. Get him. Someone's pissed. Notice he fucking fell off the map, so I'm just gonna go get a res off. I maybe should have been there for that fight, but because my other teammate died. I decided I'm gonna sit up here and just look down into essentially what becomes a fishbowl. A lot of these cash outs, people destroy the floor underneath, so there's like this like fishbowl kind of effect where people can sit up top and just look down and take pot shots, and that's where you want to be if you're trying to assault a cash out. It's really dumb to come up from the top. The sides is fine, but coming from the top is like the best angle possible, because you can drop down and people aren't really always looking up. And you can drop down mines and proc sensors, stuff like that. I notice I have a good little peeky spot right here. I don't do really anything, but it does freak him out. Able to get a kill on these lights here. This is the light heavy team, I think. I notice he's coming for me. Actually, I don't even think he's trying to come for me. Right here I'm kind of thinking, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Throw down my turret just in case. Now here, that's something... I mean, it's a strategy you can do. I haven't seen many people do it. I do it usually when I know that there's like at least 1 or 2 teams around with a decent amount of people alive. And it's in like this sort of fishbowl configuration where someone can, you know, take pot shots at us, potentially kill. Lots of entryways to the cash out. I stand in the finals. Oh my god. You can stand inside of a friendly player. So I do that to try and body block a little bit if we start to get shot at, and we don't. If you're heavy, that's a really good thing to do sometimes, because you're a bullet sponge. So right there, I didn't try and push that fight. I dropped down, because I would have... I mean, I wasn't like super close to death, but that guy has the minigun. He would have just contested me if I just stood up there. Right here, I do get really close to death. I don't know why he jumps off the map. He just does, and I'm fucked right here. Yeah. Oh, we got the cash out. If you're ever in this area, it's kind of like this big canyon where it kind of feels impossible to try and assault any of these buildings, really. But if you have a zip line or a jump pad, there's windows all along here, and you can stand on those. You can climb onto there and then look up, climb, whatever. I don't like wasting time with that. I just do a zip somewhere up there, go to the top, jumped a little bit too far. That was kind of lucky. I wasn't really thinking that they were going to be right there. I wasn't thinking I was going to drop down, but I took advantage of it. Don't know what that was about, throwing the explosion canister, but... Just kind of waiting for them to contest, throw that gas canister. Teammate's stealing. I don't know what he's doing. That was really tasty kill. Yeah, that was just an unfortunate fight. I think Orange ends up taking this one. I'm already at 13 kills, which is crazy. At least for me. I mean, I've done it before, but I always end up with like 10, maybe 9 kills. one thing, you gotta learn the maps. And what that takes is just playing matches. Just play the game, and you will learn the quickest ways to get across the map. And usually it's not walking into the buildings, unless it's something like Monaco, which there's some routes where it's easiest to just walk through buildings, but it's not exactly the best. Usually the best routes is just to find a zip, walk across the top of a building so you don't have to fuck about with doors or walls or whatever. Just walk across the roof of a building, find another zip, find a jump pad, and keep her going. That's a skill that comes with just spending a lot of time playing the game. I don't have that many hours. I have like 300-ish, but still. I know a lot of the early maps really well. I don't think that guy knew I was there. That guy dipped out. See, that's what you... I forgot this guy's name. I'm not trying to make fun of you if you're watching this or be a dick, but you're just kind of off doing whatever the fuck you want to do. Which is just... I mean, like, you're all the way over there. This is the thing you shouldn't be doing as a teammate. If you know that you're, like, far as fuck away from your team, wait for them or meet up with them. Or be a pussy and wait it out. Because it's like, cool, what did you accomplish? You just fucking died for no reason. Good job. Now we have to fucking fight a 2v3 potentially. 2v6 possibly. Because there's 2 other teams. Just stick with your team. Like 90% of the time, it's advantageous to just stick with your team. Right here, I would like to heal gun my team, my teammate there, but I just didn't have it. Again, I'm kind of trying to do the same thing from the from the opening of the game, just using this little canopy, I don't know what the fuck you would call it, to look down into the cash out and, you know, get a bit of a game plan, take advantage when the other teams fight, kill each other, stuff like that. Flank this dude, he's not expecting it. I don't know if we win this one. Right there I panicked because I saw those mines and I thought I was about to die. I don't know if you can see it on here, but there's some mines right there. So, yeah, you should see that. All 3 pixels. And I kind of like walked into the general area and I was like, shit. And there's like 3 different fucking people shooting at me. I don't know what they're trying to do here, to be honest. I think they're kind of just freaking out because there's like a million people. This guy gets shit on. That sucks. He gets the kill. Now, this is just what you don't do. If there's a cash out right there, and it's this late in the game, 20 seconds left, and the team is, every team has already, you know, done one cash out. Don't go for the revive. Go for the steal, because that's precious time that could be spent stealing. And this cash out is like just about to be past the limit of doing like a buzzer beater steal. I don't know how they get this one. I think the medium does the steal, which was clutch, and we do end up winning it. I don't know if this helps anyone, but just trying to give some commentary and tips on how to play better. A lot of this is just practice and practice and practice. Messing with settings to aim better, all that stuff. One thing too, I want to point out, I gotta do the math. But I think our team had the most objective score, and we did end up winning. I think that might have something to do with it. I think if you're touching the cash box as much as possible, you are way more likely to win as a team. So collectively, my team, we had 7,200 objective score. So pink team had 12,600 objective score. My hypothesis may not be correct. Orange team had 6,700. So, I mean, it always helps to be playing the objective, obviously. It helped that I was killing a lot of people in fights. It did not help that our heavy was dying so much. It just came down to taking advantage of the orange team not defending their cash out like at all. I think they might have been wiped out at that point. So yeah, let me know if this is helpful, and if it is, I might be making more of these. I'll probably record some World Tour games, try and give some tips on how to do those better, even though last season I only grinded to like gold. I'm not a big fan of grinding a lot of ranked. I know World Tour isn't ranked, but I just don't like grinding it. I kind of play whatever comes to me naturally. Like I'm playing Quick Cash, and I'm playing TDM, then I'm playing Power Shift, then I'm playing World Tour, then I'm playing. I very rarely play ranked. This season I might play ranked, try and get as high as I can, but it's just not worth it to me a lot of the time. So yeah, this has been Mimo Taki 2 111. Adios.